Scandal, King Frederick X faces hypocrisy allegations. In a stunning turn of events that has captivated both the Danish public and international media, King Frederick X is embroiled in a scandal that raises serious questions about the integrity of the monarchy. Accusations of hypocrisy have surfaced, painting a complex portrait of a king whose actions appear to contradict the very values he has long championed. As the royal family grapples with the fallout, the implications for the monarchy and its future are profound. The catalyst for controversy. The controversy began when investigative journalists uncovered a series of discrepancies relating to the king's public statements about environmental sustainability and royal expenditures. Known for his passionate advocacy for climate action, King Frederick X has been a vocal supporter of green initiatives, urging citizens to embrace more sustainable practices. However, reports have emerged that suggest the royal household has been engaging in practices that contradict those very ideals. Critics have pointed to lavish spending on state visits involving private jets and extravagant accommodations, all while the king implores the public to reduce their carbon footprints. This apparent disconnect between the king's rhetoric and actions has sparked outrage, leading many to accuse him of hypocrisy. Public outcry and media frenzy. As news of the allegations spread, the public's reaction has been swift and passionate. Social media platforms have erupted with hashtags like #FrederickHypocrisy, with citizens expressing their disappointment in a figure they once revered as a champion of progressive values. Memes and satirical posts have circulated widely, mocking the king's perceived double standards and fueling a growing sentiment of distrust. Media outlets have jumped on the story, releasing in-depth analyses and interviews with experts who weigh in on the implications of such a scandal for the monarchy. Political commentators have raised concerns about the potential erosion of public support for the royal family, questioning whether King Frederick X can continue to fulfill his role effectively in light of these accusations. A legacy at stake. King Frederick X's legacy is now under intense scrutiny. Throughout his reign, he has positioned himself as a modern monarch, advocating for social justice, equality, and environmental sustainability. His philanthropic efforts have focused on numerous causes, including climate change, education, and healthcare, making him a beloved figure in Denmark. However, the recent allegations threaten to overshadow his accomplishments. Critics argue that the king's failure to live up to his own standards undermines his credibility and raises questions about the monarchy's relevance in contemporary society. The notion that the royal family operates under a different set of rules than the average citizen is a dangerous narrative that could have lasting repercussions. The royal family's response. In light of the mounting pressure, the royal family has issued a statement defending the king, emphasizing that all expenditures are made with the country's best interests in mind. They argue that royal duties often necessitate travel and engagements that require a certain level of expenditure. However, this defense has not quelled public discontent. Instead, it has further fueled the fire, with many demanding greater transparency regarding royal finances. The palace has announced plans for an independent audit of the royal budget, aiming to demonstrate accountability and restore public trust. King Frederick X himself has expressed a willingness to engage in dialogue with citizens to address their concerns, emphasizing his commitment to transparency and sustainability. An examination of royal privilege. The scandal surrounding King Frederick X also opens up broader discussions about royal privilege and accountability. Many citizens are questioning the very existence of royal families in modern democracies, particularly when such discrepancies arise. The idea that a monarch can preach sustainability while engaging in practices that contradict this message is a point of contention for many. This controversy has reignited debates about the relevance of monarchy in contemporary society. As younger generations increasingly favor egalitarian ideals, the royal family must navigate a delicate landscape where traditional values collide with modern expectations. The king's ability to adapt and resonate with his subjects could determine the future of the monarchy. The future of the monarchy. As King Frederick X faces these allegations, the future of the Danish monarchy hangs in the balance. Public support is crucial for the institution's survival, and the king's actions in the coming weeks will be closely scrutinized. His ability to demonstrate accountability, engage with citizens, and align his actions with his stated values will be critical in rebuilding trust. Royal scandals are not new. History is replete with examples of monarchs facing public scrutiny. However, the response to such controversies has evolved, with increased demands for transparency and accountability. The Danish royal family must navigate this new terrain carefully, balancing tradition with the modern values their subjects hold dear. A moment of reckoning. The unfolding scandal surrounding King Frederick X serves as a moment of reckoning for the monarchy. It challenges not only the king's legacy but also the institution's relevance in a rapidly changing world. As public sentiment shifts, the royal family must adapt to maintain its place in society. The allegations of hypocrisy raise important questions about leadership, accountability, and the expectations placed on public figures. King Frederick X's response will likely set the tone for the monarchy's future, determining whether it can emerge from this crisis stronger and more in touch with the values of its people. Conclusion. As King Frederick X navigates the turbulent waters of scandal and public scrutiny, the eyes of Denmark and the world remain fixed on him. The allegations of hypocrisy threaten to unravel a carefully crafted legacy, forcing the king and the royal family to confront the realities of modern monarchy. In this age of transparency and accountability, how the king addresses these challenges will ultimately define not only his reign but also the future of the Danish monarchy itself. With public trust hanging in the balance, the coming months will be crucial for King Frederick X. His actions will determine whether he can reclaim his status as a beloved figure or whether this scandal will haunt the royal family for years to come. The path forward is fraught with challenges, but it also presents an opportunity for renewal and growth in an institution that must evolve to remain relevant in a changing world.